Hey guys, Gathering the Magic back again, and just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the adventure mode that is on the test server on Splinterforge. So this is called the Electrum Mine Run, and you have a series of 12 mini-bosses that you fight as you make your way through the mine. So I wanted to give you guys just kind of a glance at it in case you're interested. So I'm on boss, I believe right now number 4, and this boss has 5 ranged, 3 magic damage, 5 melee damage, 7 speed, and 100 points of health. And he also has shield. So I'm going to want to hit him with a lot of magic damage. So we're going to pick our magic hero. And let's see, so he's doing a lot of ranged and a lot of melee damage. I'm trying to decide, I have 5 monsters that I can use. Let's go with, because he's going to hit everybody randomly unless I use a taunt. So let's go ahead and use Night Ghoul. Night Ghoul has a taunt. And let's see, we're going to want to definitely have some sort of a heal and repair on him. So let's use the Crystal Smith for a heal. I've got several options for repair. Ooh, Swamp Spitter's only got 1 health left. Let's go Swamp Spitter. Let's actually put in another heal, so we've got 2 healers. And I have 1 slot left, so everyone's going to be hitting the Night Ghoul. I don't have a lot of damage other than this. He's got 100 health, so I'm going to want something with a lot of damage. I could go with Dry Bone Barbarian. We could go with Corsair Bosun. He's doing 5, and he's got good armor as well. Yep, let's try him. Okay, so now you have to spend, when you have your team ready, so I've selected my hero, I'm doing the magic, and then I've selected my 5 monsters, and I can go ahead, cost 40 Forge to do the fight, so we're going to go ahead and burn 40 Forge. So did 101 damage, I earned 140 Electrum, 140 experience, 90 bonus Electrum, 90 bonus experience, a boss reroll ability credit. So what that would allow me to do is if I did not like the boss's ability, I could re-roll that once for another random ability. And then a monster res credit. What that does is as you lose monsters in the fight, you can resurrect them. So let's see if I lost anyone. I lost my Night Ghoul. Night Ghoul died. Fernari Crystal Smith died. My other healer died. Okay, so I lost 3 monsters in that fight. So now if I go back, before I start the next fight, what I can do is I can resurrect some of those monsters before I fight the next boss. So right here it shows your heroes, your live monsters. If you scroll down, it'll show the monsters that I've lost. I'm going to hit resurrect. And if you spend 2 credits of my 11, I can pick a monster. Or what I would rather do is just a random res, because I'm probably going to want to res them all anyway. So let's just do them one at a time. Do another random res. Random. And then random, because I want to get my healers and I definitely want my taunt monsters. Okay, so now we are up to boss number 5 of 12, Thundara. So this one, as you can see, the hit points go up by 25 for each boss. So this one is doing, a decent amount of damage, 4 ranged, 4 magic, 5 melee, 125 health. So let's try pretty much the same strategy. So he's got phase, so I don't necessarily have to use magic because magic may miss. I'm going to go ahead and use, let's do range because my ranged has a little bit higher speed. So we're going to go ahead and use the ranged hero. I'll hit deploy first, then select my ranged hero. Now I can select my 5 monsters. Once again, I'm going to want a taunt monster. So let's go ahead and do Night Ghoul again. Definitely going to want the heal. Definitely going to want the repair. I'm so tempted to go with an extra heal because you don't have summoners in this, and sometimes people pick summoners that have heal ability, like Kitty. There's no summoners in this, so the only healing that you have are the monsters that you bring. So he's going to be hitting the Night Ghoul with all of his attacks. So yeah, I pretty much want to go double heal. So double heal, repair, and then it's just a question of how much damage can you do with your last hero. So once again, do I want to go Corsair Bosun? Oh, he's down to 1 hit point. Because monsters' damage will carry over from boss to boss. So if they're damaged, they will start damaged for the next fight. So I could do Sandworm does 5. Sea Stalker does 4. Oh, my Cleaver too is down to 1 hit point. Let's go ahead and try Sea Stalker. Let's burn 50 Forge, see what happens. Did 113 damage, and then I was defeated. So I lost all of my monsters. So what I can do now is go back. So this boss only has 12 life left, so he's almost dead. So what I can do is resurrect some of my monsters. So I'm going to do random res. That way I will get all of them back. Because I definitely have to have healers. Okay. So we got everybody back. So he's down to just a few hit points. So let's just go ahead and finish him off. I'm actually going to use melee this time, just because you can only use the boss, your heroes, 8 times before you can't use them anymore in the mine run, and there are a total of 12 bosses. So you're thinking, well, you know, I can use 8 for 8 fights, then move to the next one. Well, sometimes you don't defeat the boss all in one go, and that counts for one of your attempts for your heroes. So to get through all 12 bosses, maybe more than 12 fights. It could be, you know, 15, 18, 20 fights. So you want to make sure that you use your heroes to the best of your ability. Okay, so I'm going to pick the melee. He's only got 12 health left. So what I would like to do is put in both healers and put in guys that I have that are damaged, so hopefully they get a heal before the next fight. Yep, he's hurt real bad too. Okay, so all the damage should go to the Night Ghoul, and then hopefully these heals can go to the Cleaver and heal him, and maybe the Corsair Bosun. Let's go ahead and fight. It should be a quick fight since he only has 12 hit points. If I hit him once, he's pretty much going to be dead. Okay, so I did 12 damage, defeated the boss. I got a reroll and a monster res credit. And yep, critical strike for 2 extra damage. So yeah, I hit him like right away, did 2 critical strike damage, and defeated him before he could do anything else. The only bad thing is I didn't get any of my monsters healed, but that's fine. So now we are on to the next boss. So it's kind of a fun little mini game. It gives a little bit of variety to Splinterforge, other than, you know, going up against and fighting a boss that has millions of hit points. You're fighting all these smaller bosses, you know, that have different abilities, and it really makes it a challenge when you don't have your summoners to give all your monsters a boost. So you can bring 30 monsters with you, and you kind of want to make, since you can have 5 monsters per team, you kind of want to make like 6 little mini teams that you bring with you. So you're going to want to make sure you have like 6 tanks, you know, maybe 6 damage ones. If you could, 6 healers, if there are enough healers that you own. 6 maybe debuff ones, armor repair, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's deploy. So this boss has magic reflect, so I'm going to try to not do magic against him. So let's go ahead and do melee damage again. Okay, so his stats, yeah. Actually, I'm going to bring Halfling Alchemist with. So just to try to like have some of these damages. You can't reduce them to 3, but if I can knock a couple of these down to 3, that's going to help. Have to have a healer. Slow would be nice, but it's like with 150, now I've really got to start looking at being more offensive and doing more damage. Yep, the cleaver looks pretty good. You know, double strike monsters would be good in this. Drybone Barbarian, he's doing 5. Corsair Boisson is actually doing like 7, so we gotta bring him, I would think. So I've got the taunt, some damage, 1 heal. I don't have any armor repair though. Ugh, I've got to have armor repair. Okay, get rid of the Halfling Alchemist. Put in Swamp Spitter. So at least the way that I look at it, it's like you have to have the armor repair. Okay, so I did defeat him. I did 155 damage. Got some Electrum XP, some bonus, the reroll credit, monster res credit. So I lost my Night Ghoul. Lost the Crystal Smith. Lost the Cleaver. Lost my Swamp Spitter. Lost Boisson. So it came down to just my hero and him. So I lost everybody else. But he was defeated. So slowly running out of res credits. So now I can only resurrect 4 of them. We'll just do random res again, just to try to get as many as I can. Definitely want the healer, hopefully with a random res. Yep, and the armor repair. Okay, so 50-50 chance to get the healer. Nope. Okay, so the next resurrect credit I'm going to get is definitely going to go for the Crystal Smith. Okay, so, oh, that graphic's kind of cool. Eldrath looks like a little kitten. So stats are 4 across the board, 6 speed, 175 health. Okay, I'm going to go for magic damage, since magic always hits. Like I said, I gotta go for the taunt to keep all the damage focused on him. Have to repair him. Pretty much have to heal it. And I only have the 1 healer now. Well, I do have Spirit Hoarder. Spirit Hoarder does have Triage, which is another heal. But with 175 damage, it's like, I gotta start doing some damage to this thing. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do 10 with my hero, but, you know, now is the quandary of being able to be a little defensive while at the same time doing enough damage to this thing. Okay, let's throw him in. So we've got 1 heal, 1 repair damage, so we need another high damage monster that also has a decent amount of hit points. Well, the Coastal Nymph's doing 4. Cleaver would be doing 6. Let's throw him in. This might take a couple times. Oh, actually did defeat him. Of course, I probably lost my entire team. Night Ghoul died. Guardian died. Swamp Spitter died. Corsair Boisson died. Okay, so I lost 4 out of my 5 monsters. Okay. Dead monsters. I only have 1 credit. Well, it has to be random. Hopefully I get a healer. Yep, got one of my healers. Okay, so this one has 200 health, 7 speed, pretty much melee and ranged. And he's got True Strike, so he's always going to hit me. Ouch. Let's go back. Let's actually re-roll his ability. True Strike is kind of nasty. Scatter Shot. I don't want Scatter Shot. Because then Taunt is completely ineffective. So let's try another reroll. Force Field. No, that's another bad one. I need to defeat him as often as I can. Affliction, no healing. Ouch. They're giving me all the bad rule sets. Okay, Magic Reflect. I can deal with that. Okay. So we will go range damage. So we don't want to do magic. Okay, so He's heavy on that. So let's go Heartclaw. Of course, the problem is Heartclaw doesn't taunt. I could go with Coral Lurker. Well, let's just go Coral Lurker. We'll do Coral Lurker. We'll do Archimus the Bear to give him some armor. We need armor repair with the Scavo. Gotta have a heal. Yuck. And now the damage. Where's the damage going to come from? Can't go ranged. Or magic. I could go ranged. See, he's down to 3 health for the cleaver. Ooh, Sea Stalker maybe? Well, let's try the Barbarian. Yeah, this one's going to hurt. It's hard to get up. Yep, so I did 156 damage and then I was defeated. Okay, so once you are defeated, you can go back and then you are slowly losing monsters, so now you have to pick another team. Your heroes will reset, so your hero's life will go back to full. The boss is down to 44 health. So I am going to, actually I'm going to try something. Let's try melee again. As you can see, we're also running down to how many times we can use these guys. So let's deploy, let's go melee again. You have to use at least one monster, but you don't have to use all of them. Let's try Uriel. Let's go... Actually, let's try Heartclaw. Let's go... Oh, I forgot I have another healer, Divine Healer. You've got Camouflage. Coastal Nymph. And... Don't want to do magic damage. Let's just throw Sandworm in there. Try to do some damage. Okay, so I defeated it. Got a res credit. So I lost my Sandworm. And that's it. So not bad. I can deal with losing just the Sandworm. Okay, so I have 1 res credit. So I can randomly res one of these things. Got the Coral Lurker. Okay, so I got him back. Okay, so we're up to boss number 9, Gloomfang. Ugh, 225 damage. Or 225 health. So he's doing a lot of range damage. So let's deploy. Let's go ahead and do magic, since magic always hits. Heartclaw's down to 3 health. Yeah, that really stinks that when you start your next boss, the damage carries over. It's like, ouch. Okay, well let's throw Shield Bearer in. So we need armor repair. And we're going to need healing. So Armor Smith. Let's throw in Adelaide for some armor repair and a little bit of damage. How about Runemancer Kai? And then Sea Stalker. Let's just try that, see how it goes. A lot of this is trial and error. This is all new to me, and it's going to be new for a lot of people when it goes live. They said on the test server that this will probably go live in about another week. Okay, so I did 132 damage, was defeated, so now I have to go back, try again. Okay, so he's got 93 health left. Let's use melee again. I always have to hit deploy first. Okay, melee again. Who's going to be my tank? I guess we use Coral Lurker. Let's use Boogeyman just to get a slow. Definitely need a heal. I don't have armor repair now. 93 damage, or 93 life. Let's do Time Mage for another slow. Slow him down as much as we can. And let's just try that. Did 94 damage. Okay, so I defeated him. Let's see who we lost. Lost Coral Lurker, Time Mage. So not too bad. Main thing is we defeated the mini-boss, and we're almost towards the end, actually. This is farther than I thought I would get. We're up to boss number 10. Unfortunately, our pool of monsters is becoming less and less. Okay, so we got him back. Okay, so he has thorns. Let's get rid of that. True Strike, let's get rid of that. Definitely want to have him have the ability to miss. Phase, can live with that. Okay. So let's go range damage. You can see my pool of monsters that I can use is getting less and less. Okay, Heartclaw, you're going in. Let's do Wavesmith to give everybody armor. Need a healer. Now I just need, wow, 250. I need to do 250 damage to this thing. Barbarian and Cleaver. Yeah, this is not looking good, guys. This might be the last boss. Yep, I did 182 damage. Well, I did more damage than I thought I would. But like I said, unfortunately, every time you lose, you're losing more and more of your team. Okay, and I don't have any more credits to res anybody. Okay, so this time let's actually... Oh, man. Let's go melee again, I guess. Okay, Uriel, you'll be the tank. Let's see... Heal... Slow... Some damage... And let's throw in True Speaker just to get a little bit of extra armor. Okay, defeated the boss. Lost Spirit Hoarder. That's not too bad. I can take that. Only lost one person. Unfortunately, I lost my healer. Wow, 2 bosses to go. Can we limp our way to victory? Okay, so I can resurrect one thing. And what do we get? We got Coral Lurker. Alright, so we got a tank. Oh, and I forgot to look at some of the rewards. So basically the rewards that you can earn in the run are mostly experience and Electrum. There are 2 new resources in the game. One are called Relic Fragments. That will be a new slot on your hero where you can actually create relics. Not sure exactly what boost those will give. And also there is another item called an Essence, which essences will be used when the new hero system comes out to help level your hero. So essences are only available in the Electrum Mine runs, so good to see. Those are not guaranteed, and I'm playing the bronze boss, so I have the lowest % chance of getting essences, so glad I've got one. But let's see if we can just make it to the end. So now we've got Lyra. So Lyra has thorns. And, yep, don't want that. So what's Lyra's ability now? Okay, Fury. Another horrible one because I want to use Taunt. Well, I'll go with Uriel, I guess, in this one. Okay. 275 health. Ouch. So Uriel, you're going to be my tank. Oh, man, I just don't have a lot left, guys. Boogeyman, slow him down. Bonesmith to kind of do a little damage and hopefully build up some life. Coastal Nymph for some damage. And maybe the Halfling Alchemist. Don't have a whole lot left. Yep, so he defeated me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it past him. He's still got 162 life left. Let's just fight to the end. Okay. Okay, this time let's go melee. I've only got 5 monsters. Now the thing is, you have to have at least 1 monster per fight. So what I'm going to do is I want to try out a strategy of just doing 1 monster and just seeing what I can do with my hero before my hero dies. So I did 60 damage. Okay. Then we'll just do it again. We'll try, let's try range this time. And let's just try 1 monster. Do it again. I did 72 damage, so I'm slowly getting him down. And let's do magic damage this time, and let's try the monk, since the monk has healing. And I defeated him. Alright. So now, final boss. I can get 1 resurrect. What will it be? Archimus the bear has been resurrected. Final boss has thorns. Nope. No, you don't. Final boss has scatter shot. Don't really think that'll matter since I don't have much for you to hit. Okay, so I could do, even though I can use each of these guys 2 times, I don't have enough monsters. So let's go ahead and use that. Let's just do these one at a time. That way I'll get 3 fights in. I only did 34 damage with that. Man, got all the way to the final boss. Okay, let's deploy the ranged. Let's put a slow. Did 48 damage. Can I do 212 damage with the last guy? Probably not. Let's deploy. Available monsters, burn. And he defeated me. But we did make it all the way to the final boss. So I'm pretty happy with that. Especially, this is the first time that I've played this. Especially this far. So, even though this is a test server, just going through the bronze level bosses, decent amount of experience. 5,775 experience, 5,700 Electrum, and that 1 essence. So, let's check the leaderboard. I don't think it updates the leaderboard very often. There's only 4 people that have played the leaderboard on the bronze boss so far. So, but that's just kind of a peek, guys, at how this goes. Hope you found the content useful. Like I said, I'm excited for when this goes live. This is going to be a good way to get Electrum. This is what's going to be used a majority of to level your hero. You're going to need a lot of Electrum and, of course, experience, so this is a good way to get that. Plus, it does give you a nice little change of pace from the normal battles in Splinterforge where you're fighting, you know, the main bosses with millions of hit points. So, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you have any questions or comments about Splinterforge, please leave those in the comments. I will get back to those as soon as I can. And until next time, remember, guys, stay the course, keep on forging. Take care.